Hi there, it's Sam from Pootles.co.uk. Thank you very much for joining me today. Today's project is this one. It's one of my infamous layered cards, and this is using the free Favoured Flowers designer series paper. Absolutely addicted to it, totally love it. It matches the, what's the name of the sweet Fragrant Flowers bundle? It matches the stamp and die bundle. Now, a few weeks ago, I did a project for a bottle of Body Shop shower gel, and I made the project with the paper, and then I die cut some more flowers over the top and had them sort of 3D effect kind of thing. I was okay with the result. I didn't love it, but a lovely lady called Janet left a comment saying, I'd have put a sentiment on it. And I thought, you're absolutely right, Janet. So Janet, I'm putting a sentiment on this one, as I have done here. So if you saw it without the sentiment, I don't have the original project anymore, but I kind of got what she was meaning. So, sentiment version. Now, I love a layered card like this because they always look different. This one was done with the sort of the Blackberry Bliss Fresh Freesia, and I might go with this one, or I might have a little bit of both. What's the reverse? I'm looking for an orangey-ish reverse. That, oh yeah, it's the reverse of that side. Oh no, that's quite a big in-your-face colour. So what I want is these more orangey flowers, I think. So I think I might go those ones because it's got the purple in there, which I don't want, but I do want... Oh no, I'm going to have that reverse. So, like I say, you never know what's coming. So this is a principle of how to make these cards. Doesn't matter whether you make 6x6 cards, 8x8 cards, whether you work in 8.5x11, whether you work in International A4. This is the principle of how you make it. So you start off with your standard size card base that you like to work in. So in my case, I just like the very normal International A6 size card. So you get your card base ready. That's this bit. This is my card base. So you will know how long it is, how wide it is. And when you start layering your paper, you set yourself some kind of ground rules. So if I show you on this one, which is completed, my ground rules are that my paper is 1/2 centimetre shorter and narrower on every layer, including this white one. You might want to work in imperial, so you might think, well, I want an 1/8 of an inch or 1/4 of an inch, but whatever it is, you keep it the same for everything. So I've got 4 layers here, the base layer, this one, and my white stamped layer. All of them have got that same 1/2 inch border. So that's the principle of it. Right, I'm going to take, I think that one's quite big, and I'm going to put that in the background. So I'm not sharing measurements as I speak them because I don't want to confuse anybody. But I know this is 1/2 centimetre shorter and narrower. And if I put it on there, you can probably see the border better. 1/2 centimetre shorter and narrower. That's my base. Right, I'm just literally going to chop up bits of card. Oh, I might need to change my trimmer blade. Oh, I think I do. I haven't changed that for ages. I'm literally just chopping. I'm not worrying too much about the size. I know what it is. Let me get in another layer. Right, so I'm going to put this as a background. So if I've cut this to that size, then I know what size to cut my piece of paper. I am using the reverse of that. So again, I'm using that same 1/2 centimetre rule. So again, I get that exactly the same border. I've now forgotten what size I cut that. Let me just have a look. Okay, so I need to cut that at 5.5 by 6.5. Right, let's mumble to myself. Oh, I want that big flower. Let me just, no, well, I'm just going to have to do it like this. Yay, it fits. Is it going to fit that way? I'm going to chop a bit of it off. That's okay. I don't mind cutting a bit off. And again, sticking to the rule, it works. The only one I would have to measure would be the sentiment. So this is another Bration free stamp set, sending support. The phrases you can, to a degree, mix and match. I used courage is being really scared and doing it anyway. I like that. It's okay not to feel okay, I think would be, you know, if you're sending it to somebody who's needs support. So all of these you can mix and match. So I'm going to go with this one. It's okay not to feel okay. And because I'm very sciencey, I'm actually just going to stick it on here to get an idea. So I want, okay, a piece of scrap of white. I'm going to cut my white. And I'm going to cut a piece of black to fit it. Oh, I've forgotten already. Okay, and again, once again, the same rule. And that's why layered cards are brilliant to make. So for starters, don't need any of that. The paper's doing the hard work for me. This is the only bit of stamping. I love that they look different every time. The rule I stick to is I like to have, and this is a personal rule, I like to have a dark background for the cardstock. So that could be a very dark, you know, it could be the black that I've used, it could be a dark purple, whatever it is you want to use. But I like the dark colours, I feel they work best of all. And I feel like I've got a really big border there. So I might just trim this down a little bit. It just feels a little big. So I'm going to see if I can knock that down a tiny bit. I'm carrying measurements in my head here. Hopefully I should only have to take this down 1/2 centimetre either side. I'm mumbling away to myself. Let's have a look. Yeah, we're all good there. So let's start assembling. So as I said, the thing with a layered card is they're going to come out different each time. If you have a busy paper like this, I find that having a plainer pattern along the way makes it less of an assault on the eyeballs. Sometimes they can be too busy. I absolutely love the pattern, but I think 3 layers of it would be a little bit too much. You see, if I put another layer in like that and a layer on that, you actually wouldn't get any definition. And this does it really well. I did a series, quite a few years back now, and I took every single Designer Series paper pack we had in the catalogue and made a layered card with every single paper pack. And there were some I was just like, I don't want to only make one, I want to make like 12 different cards. I want to make loads because it was so much fun. Okay. Do you know what I didn't do is I didn't sort of mock up where my positioning is. I think because I kind of had it in my head. But that's the good thing about a layered card, is that you can just put the patterns, the bits of cardstock anywhere you fancy. So I could put that one there, I could put it up here, I could put it down there, I could even put it on its own down there. Ooh, that would be quite fun. But I actually like to go over the layers, and that is a very simple layered card. Like I say, I love layered cards. I think the paper's done the work for you, because the paper is absolutely stunning. It's done the work for you. You're just cutting. So although I've used the same paper pack, I don't think any of those are the same size other than my paper background. But I love them. Anyway, thank you ever so much for joining me. Hope to speak to you very soon. Bye.